Hi, this is Immigration Attorney Emel Navarro. Today I'd like to answer the question, how can I get a green card by being an investor in the United States? This law is also known as the $1 million Investors Law, and it's called EB-5. And these are the basic things that you need to know. First of all, you need to have a $1 million investment. Now, this investment can be a new business or you can purchase a troubled business. The other thing you need to know is that you need to prove that the money that you put down, the investment amount, which is $1 million, came lawfully. So what that means is you could have gotten it as a gift, as an inheritance. Maybe you sold your business or your property, but they need to be able to trace where you got the money. The other thing you need to know is that the money cannot be borrowed. So you must have it in your possession. Now, the business can be a corporation, an LLC, a limited partnership. It doesn't matter what kind of company that you open here or that you invest or you buy, but it has to be some kind of a business. So you cannot purchase land or property to rent as an investment. And finally, you need to be able to create 10 new jobs in the next 2 years. Now, how you do that is you create a business plan. Well, it shows how the business will make money enough to be able to hire 10 people in the next 10 years. Now, sometimes your investment amount does not have to be $1 million. It could be as little as $500,000, but it has to be in what they call a targeted employment area. What that is basically it's either a rural area, someplace out of town with a small population, and it has to have 1.5 times the unemployment of the national unemployment average. So right now the unemployment average is about 5.6. Any place that you open a business where it has more than 8% unemployment, this would be considered a targeted employment area, and your investment only needs to be $500,000. Another thing you need to know is something called the troubled business. If you purchase a company that started more than 2 years ago and has a loss in the last 2 years, in other words, they declared that they did not make money, but they lost money in the last 2 years, and if the company's loss is more than 20% of the company's value, that means that instead of creating 10 new jobs as a requirement, you just need to prove that you are saving 10 jobs, which means that there are 10 employees right now and you are going to keep them. Finally, there's a couple of things you need to know. The statistics on approval rates is about 79%, so that's a pretty high percentage. You must reapply for a permanent green card once you get the first green card in 2 years. So the entire process will take about 2 years to get the permanent green card. Now, the process to actually get the first green card through investment takes about 12 to 16 months, so there is a long delay, and I often recommend my investors to first apply for an E2 visa, which is an investor's visa, and it only takes about 3-4 months. So once they come here with an E2 visa, then they apply for the EB-5, which is the investor's green card. That way they can be waiting for the 12-14 months here with a visa instead of waiting abroad. I hope this has helped.